Dear partners, Casey, Miller, Advantech employees, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is the last day, so we should have a more energetic, okay? So, it's my honor to share with you Advantech North American growth plan. So let's start the presentation. I'm sorry, it's not working. Okay. So there are a few business focus in North America in 2020. Actually, I didn't put the most important one, invest on people. But that's our internal focus, so I didn't talk about this. So 3 major focus for us related to business partners, you guys here. So the most important one is the vertical market driven, right? The second one will be the service driven, and the last one is regional sales expansion. For vertical market driven, we understand how important to know the market, to understand our product offering, and to meet customers' demands. We truly believe by knowing all these knowledges, we can support our end customers with channel partners together better. For the services, from time to time, we offer all kinds of service to our key account partners. And those services, we truly believe we can group them together and offer to our channel partners. And you can leverage our services to be more efficient and to be more cost reduction and lower overhead for your own company. And the last thing I want to talk about will be regional sales expansion. Advantech North America will become 500 million company end of this year. Today we have only 4 facilities in North America, but we will grow that number from 4 to 8 next year. So let me talk about this in more details. So in USA, we have a many sales team to deal with many level of customers. I call that business model, diversified sales model. But in 2020, I want to make sure all the sales team, they focus on at least one vertical market. And by doing so, I request the sales team, they have 2 strategies they need to follow. Go deep and wide. Well, we talk about vertical market driven. We talk about go deep and wide all the time. But I have a very clear definition on that. To do vertical market driven, our salespeople, our marketing people, our product management, they need to know the common sense of the market. They need to know who are the top key customers in that market, who are the competitors in that market, who are the ecosystem partners in that market, right? So that's the common sense everybody should know. But in addition to that, the sales team, they need to go deep and wide. And people talk about deep and wide all the time. I define this clearly here. Go deep for our team means our sales guys, they should go to their customers to understand their product offerings, their product families. And I call that the blueprint of products, of our customers' products, blueprints of our customers' product. Knowing that and then map with the better product offerings. By doing this, we can understand when and what products we can bring to customers next level. So this is go deep. And then second requirement will be go wide. And wide is easy. Just apply the product blueprints and advanced product offering together and apply this to the similar customer at the same vertical market. So go wide, simply speaking, is the duplication process of go deep. So this is the very important strategy for North America in 2020. For the channel partners, in the past, we always use regional key account team to support our channel partners in North American market. But in 2020, I intend to apply 2 more teams to support our channel partners. Number 1 is so-called sales development team. This team only focuses on medium-sized customers, So ideal customer size 150K to 500K. Then the original generic CAM team will continue the support to our regional partners. We want to put the other thing called vertical CAM, VCAM, to support our channel partners. By doing so, we can really have a dedicated support to our customers. Not only support by region, but also by business scale. And then, with the vertical market-driven focus, we want go deep and go wide with our channel partners. By doing all this together, I think that we can increase the account conversion rate, because most of the time we get the leads from our partners. In the past, our conversion rate may be not that good. But with this new tier support idea, we believe we can increase the account conversion rate. Second focus will be the service I mentioned earlier. These services are existing service for our key accounts. We think by offering, by putting it together, offer this to our partners can support your end customers better. So we have 4 services here. Life cycle extension program, risk buy program, advanced replacement program, and business buy program. These programs, reality is the supply chain and logistics support is the main value of our distributors. We understand this. But Advantech has 2 advantages to give you better support on this. Number 1, our design service. Our design, we own the design. We also own the manufacturing. Because of this advantage, we can offer this service to you guys. We truly believe if we work together, you are going to reduce your overhead, you are going to increase your business efficiency, and increase your profit. Regional office expansion. As I mentioned, 4 to 8 in 2020. And people might wonder how we choose this location. 3 categories. Population of the city, airport convenience, and the last one, market size. So that's why we choose 4 cities in 2020 as our regional sales office. Chicago, Toronto, Boston, and Dallas. And from these names, you know all these cities well. You understand why we choose these locations. By doing so, we are going to, with our regional channel partners closely, we are going to offer them better support, quick and efficient support. We are going to go deep and wide the regional market and regional accounts. So we think this is a very important step for us to offer service to our channel partners. And as I mentioned here, we can use Boston as an example. We want to focus on a few markets like robotics, telecom, video, and life sciences. We do a very thorough study on the markets already. So we think we can work with our partners in these cities very well in 2020. As my conclusion, at Advantech, we can serve as many vertical markets as we want because we have so many products. Reality, we don't even know how many standard products we have. Some people say 1,500, some people say 2,000. I say too many. Okay? So we choose 10 vertical markets on the left side. And Advantech is a unique company. We are a one-stop shop for our partners because we offer too many products. We offer very strong design and engineering support, like Mina mentioned, EMS. We can do custom design from scratch to the final product. We own our manufacturing facility. We also have a full integration center worldwide. And we offer all kinds of logistics support. We can do drop shipment, we can do buffer stock program, we can do many things for our customers. That's our logistics support. In addition, we do after-sales service. We do risk buy, we do last time buy. We can extend life cycles. So with the selected vertical market, with our business focus in 2020, we offer more service. We are vertical market driven, and we expand our regional coverage. We truly believe in 2020 we can grow our business with our partner together. Let's have a successful 2020 together. Thank you.
It seems there will be a big transformation in US next year. I believe under Ween's leadership, US team, ANA team will have a big growth, big win next year. Okay, Dirk, how about your plan for to grow in Europe? Let's have a big hand to Dirk. Dirk is our AT in Europe.
Welcome to WBC. So how many European hands I have here? Okay, so the next couple of minutes I want to give you a glimpse what we do in Europe and how we map the strategy into a very complex European marketplace. So as you know, the correct number I don't know in terms of how many products we carry, but it's around 8 to 10K different SKUs we offer to the market. And certainly it's, even if it's standard product, it's not easy to sell. Right? You need a sales organization, and in Europe it's much more complex, 47 countries, 27 languages. So we operate branch offices across the major territories in Europe, supporting key account, channel, local support, speaking the native language, as this is very, very important for design-in services. But what's the next step? As Miller has highlighted yesterday, we're investing in people and we're investing in infrastructure. Right? So we will open a new office in Madrid this year, and we'll add new people, right, especially in the Nordics and the East European countries, to support our channel partners. And we add more key account sales in the major territories, France, Spain, Central Europe. And certainly we go to Ireland. Why are we doing this? As you might have heard, the UK will exit the European Union next year. So Ireland will be a very important territory for us to keep up the business with the UK folks. And certainly to drive more business, we will expand our business development teams, especially for WisePass, but we will not forget our core products. So we still need to power our standard products. And as Ween has said, a vertical market setup is important. Today, Embedded-IoT is playing very well in gaming and medical, industrial automation. These are the major markets we are deeply rooted, but we want to leverage the portfolio in what we call the sub-verticals. So the gaming division will move into sports, lottery, and vending, as the requirements of their products are pretty much the same. And certainly transportation and logistics are key markets for us, especially in Europe. So for whom you have attended the session yesterday for DMS, might have listened to Horst's great presentation, how we map this out of the Munich office, and I want to give you an insight what the European Munich R&D Center can do. From that perspective, we have established 2 competence centers. The first one is what we call the European Engineering Competence Center, providing R&D support, design-in services, technical support, but more important, as you have seen yesterday, wireless is a key technology. And therefore you need certification support. Our customers are not able to deal with these certification requirements, so we have specific teams, we call it the certification engineering team, to support partners and customers to run through this very complex certification stages. The other one is called the Innovation Hub. We did build up a very nice facility. We're showcasing real-life WisePass device-on in AI applications, because you have seen a lot of slides the last couple of days, but certainly WisePass is not slideware anymore. We're powering real-life application, and this is we bring to life to really demonstrate that the vision is executed, which is important for our customers to believe what WisePass 2.0 and the marketplace will bring to the market over the next couple of years. So you can select, and I don't want to go deep into this, we have a full menu of services, right, we can really bring to the table to support our customers on all levels. And one of the success stories, and I'm very pleased that to welcome the Bifrost CEO and CTO here, joining the WPC, and he will give you more details on the application later. But in a nutshell, I think we have been collaborating together to provide an AI-boosted video mediums streaming platform. The schedule has been extremely tight, but lessons learned, the tight combination of European engineering project management and our Taiwanese headquarter resources really led to the proper execution. And never forget about this. This is the power of the people we bring to the market. We have scalable resources across this planet, and this is part of the success story. So why many customers trusting in executing their projects with us. But it's not about hardware all the time. As we have learned, AIoT solutions are, together with our hardware platform, this is the future of business growth. We cannot fuel the market to 2 billion, 4 billion, 8 billion just being a hardware company. So from that perspective, thank you KC and Miller, we agreed to setting up the WISE-PaaS Competence Center and Enabling Service Center in Munich to exactly support our local customers. So what they do, first of all, they act as a main interface to our headquarter resources and support our partners and our customers in bringing WISE-PaaS to life. And what it really means, not every component we have might fit all use cases. It's impossible in this fragmented market space. So it means you need to customize the software component. If it's device on, edge sense, the platform itself, there is not one use case which will fit. And therefore, this team will support local customers in customization services. And using the infrastructure we have, our sales support teams, business development, the sales force, but most importantly, for our partners, and this is one of the key strengths of the WISE-PaaS VIP membership, this will give you direct access to this team. So WISE-PaaS, it's not just creating points and getting benefits. The huge benefit is that you direct connection to this very capable team to deploy your IoT solution. And from that perspective, we have built up a reference architecture in Munich, which is a clone of the headquarter WISE-PaaS instance. As you might know, Europe has a very strict law called GDPR. So data privacy, the data has to reside in the European borders. And therefore, we have an infrastructure running out of Munich to support our customers from edge to gateway to cloud and support them to run with our own WISE-PaaS Answers infrastructure, but certainly European customers really prefer what we call the off-on private cloud. We support this as well, and also public clouds as you like Microsoft, Azure, AWS, or many, many others. So from that perspective, we are ready to go from slideware to execution, and I want to empower my European folks, just bring all these applications, my team will make sure that we win the business. At the end of the day, Embedded-IoT Europe is your reliable partner. It is and always will be. Thank you very much for your trust.
Yes, correct. Like we need to enable the local technical support to help our partners to win in the credit phase and NAS phase. So, Angus, as the GM, sales GM in China, what's your plan? Could you please share with us?
Of course.
Let's give Angus a big hand. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to talk about new growth engine device on the EIS. I think as Ween and Dirk just mentioned about it, to sell the embedded IoT products, we always go through the vertical focus penetration program. So you can see in the past 3 years, we already did a very good job in these verticals. So almost 90% of the revenue will come from the vertical focus penetration program. And every year, we almost can keep a 50% growth on this area. So it's a quite good program. Of course, we keep on it. But through the reason why we have to go through the verticals, I think because we can really talk to the customer, understand what customer really need. So normally, you will become part of their development team. Because you know their needs, you provide the right products, you become one of their consulting resources. So they would like to talk to you. So you can earn their trust, you can get their credit, you can credit from them. So when the IoT era come in, first, they will come to you to consult you what they can do, what you have. Of course, before that, we already let them know in Advantech, we already prepared a quite complete IoT solution to help them to build up their IoT application. So normally, we can easily to get their inquiry and talk to them. So in Advantech, we can have the hardware solutions. We can collect all the data through the wireless, wired modules, and also we can help them to deliver all the data to the edge computing and then to the cloud. And also we have the software solution. We have WisePass and help them to build their system on our PaaS solutions. And also provide several middleware software SRP to help them to complete their system quickly. So, of course, the application is very complicated. We need a partner to cooperate together. But domain know-how is really, how can I say, complex. So, it's impossible for one company to handle everything. So that's the reason why we are trying to find and try to help our SI to migrate to the DFSI with our Advantech solutions. So we need to the SI system integrator DFSI to accomplish the last mile to provide a solution to the end users. Okay? So normally, how can we find a DFSI? One is our traditional vertical system integrator. So we'll share all the IoT information and our knowledge with them and help them to migrate to the DFSI. Or some big company, they already have some R&D capability and resource there, and they can do the system by themselves. And of course, we will help them and cooperate with them. And the last one is from the IT side. They are not familiar with the field knowledge. So we have to help them to educate them how to collect data from the field. So in these three ways, we find our partners. Now, of course, we welcome all the existing customers. If you are interested in IoT business, please come to us and let's cooperate with each other. Okay. Normally for the IoT project, most of the customers start with the device connection and device management. But so remote device management, remotely update software, and it's become very basic and important application for IoT. So yes, we heard about that. And that's the reason why we provide the WisePass device arm to provide this basic inquiry in IoT application. And luckily, from next year, I think all the embedded IoT platform and systems, all the edge computing will bundle with device arm. So it will shorten the customer development period to complete their IoT solutions. So of course, the company already offer this kind of solution, good solutions. So here our sales job. We have to do our best to sell more business. But I have to say that IoT is the expertise business. You cannot only by talking, okay? So you have to enhance your sales capability, and also you have to prepare enough resource to support your customer. So here we have dedicated team to focus on the IoT business. The reason why I do this, I have to say that it's an expertise business for IoT. So I hope that all the sales can accumulate their know-how to help the customer to manage the project, and how to redirect all the right resources in Advantech to connect to the customer, choose the right product and solution to the customer to meet their requirements. So we need some dedicated team to focus on it and accumulate all the knowledge by times. Of course, I think it's also very important to provide the professional pre-selling systems and service, and also to provide a consulting service, to provide the architect suggestion to the customer. So our BN team and PS team will support the sales team to go to the market together. Okay, so I think that's a strong weapon to penetrate into the market. But only the marketing, sales, and pre-sale, I think is not enough. So we need some technical support resource here. So here you can see it's a device arm. We have a device arm APP TSO here, and also we have an ARM design team here. This is for software, this is for hardware. Of course, we already have a very strong FAE team locally to support our customer and partners. But I want to let you know what these two teams can offer in our field. Okay, let's go to the ARM design team first. China is a very special place, okay? I think a lot of customers, they already adapt the ARM solution and they embrace the Linux and enjoy a lot, okay? They are not afraid to deal with these two OS and they really love the ARM-based solutions. So I know Advantech used to be famous of the x86 platform, but you know, indeed, we also provide ARM-based platform, okay? Maybe it's not so big right now, but it's booming right now, okay? So in the past 3 years, we have more success in these three industries, and our ARM design team will go talk to the customer and know their needs and choose the right product for the customer. Okay, right Advantech standard products for the customer, or to, based on the standard products, do some ODM or do some small change to meet their requirements. Okay, that's the first job for them. And also, they will support all the embedded OS technical support. Okay, that's the second job. And third, in China, we also find several new applications on video. You can see processing, streaming, transmissions, and also for 5G, they have some mini and micro station requirements. But maybe right now, currently, our standard products cannot meet the customer inquiry. So we will sourcing or create some new localization solution for our customer. Okay, so they will try to build the eco partners and to find a solution for the customer. Hardware and also software support. Okay, so let's take a look at the device on APP. Indeed, I think the company already provide a lot of software solutions here. But sincerely, if you want, the customer want to build their own systems, landing their projects based on the Advantech solution, you still have a gap there. You need to deal with the data management. You need to deal with the protocol exchange, something like that. So the software team, they will help on that. So as you can see, we also can, we can provide some self-service operation UI here. So the customer can easily to set up the remote modules or edge computing very easily. And also we can support the customer to collect data from PLC and in real time and a high performance way. So that's our software soft team can do right now for the customer and partners. So just as we just mentioned, we can shorten, I think you can lower down your overhead cost because we can support you. You don't need to invest so much, okay, so you can earn more. So that's the device on APP team can offer, okay? So with these weapons, of course, we have several successful stories in the market. I would like to share two here. So the first one is the project in year 2017. We used the ARC 1123 to connect to each radio stations and to collect all the data and back to the control centers and to take a look at the situation and to decide when to do the maintenance job so we can avoid the loss from the device crash. But the reason why I shared the samples in year 2017 is not because I don't have any new application story. It's because I just want to know this system is working and still working right now. And my customer is happy with it. That means all the Advantech solutions have been tested and used in the market. It's reliable and stable. So you can use it. So if you have any inquiry, don't worry about that, just come to us. Let's help you, let's serve you, okay? Secondly, I would like to share, I think the architecture is similar. I just want to highlight two things. One is, this is the furnace monitoring systems. A lot of furnace equipment, they use PLC as their controller, but we can help you to collect data from the PLC devices. It's a proprietary devices, so it's not easy to deal, but we can help you, okay? Secondly, of course, Agile is our first choice for us, okay? It's our cloud vendors, cloud partners, but in China, because of some political issues, sometimes the customer will choose some China local cloud platforms. So we also can help our customer to build an application on their cloud just like this case is work on the Huawei cloud. So we will also support our customer to do that. Okay, so these two success story I would like to share to you. But at the final, I would like to say, if you have any inquiry or any demands, please let us serve you. And because I'm in China, so if you have any demands in China, you are mostly welcome to call me. Okay, thank you.